So I've come in the office today and James has handed me this Christmas jumper to wear. Christmas is just around the corner. It's a really exciting time of year for many. And in the run up to Christmas, you're probably thinking about things to post on your business social media accounts. And a great way to get your online audience, your followers engaged and interacting with your brand, your business on social media is to run a competition. As I said, fantastic way to get engagement for your brand on social media. So what I thought to do today is just to give you some useful tips, pointers around running competitions on social media so that when you do give them a go, you can be as successful as you can be. Okay? So the first thing that we are going to look at is establishing what your goals, what your objectives are for the social media competition. Okay, so are your goals, are your objectives to get more followers on Instagram? Is it to get more likes on Facebook? And if so, how many? That's the first thing you need to decide before setting up a competition. Okay, the next thing to decide is which social media channel you're going to use to host the competition. So, being honest, the two most popular channels to host competitions on are Facebook and Instagram. Okay, but you need to make a decision. Now, to be honest with you, what I wouldn't do is I wouldn't host a competition on both platforms at the same time, running simultaneously. I would just put all your attention, all of your focus into the one competition on your chosen channel. Okay? And once you've decided which channel you're going to host the competition on, the next thing to take into consideration is choosing which prize you're going to offer as part of the competition. Now, many people think that the better the prize, the more people that are going to enter the competition. And speaking from experience, yeah, that is kind of true to a certain degree, but it's about choosing a prize that's appropriate to your target audience. And only you know your target audience, okay? So what do you think they're likely to want to enter the competition to win what prize, okay? So prize is the first thing we need to decide. The next thing is the duration of the competition. So how long you're going to run it for. Now, I've seen businesses run competitions for flash competitions for 24 hours. I've seen businesses run competitions for a couple of days, a week, a couple of weeks, even a month. But to be honest, and again, this is speaking from experience, I've seen more success running competitions on Facebook and Instagram when I've run the competition for a week, for 7 days. So I think that would be my advice to you, to go with a week and see how you get on, okay? But once you've decided the duration, so how long you're going to run the competition for, you also need to take into consideration and think about how the winner, once the competitions are closed, how that winner's going to be able to get that prize from you. And I'm going to give you a little pointer as well, and there's another reason why I've seen such success, should I say, with running competitions on social media for a week. And it's something that Facebook kind of introduced a while back, okay? But you need to decide how you're going to give the prize, how to give the prize. Apologies for my handwriting. How to give the prize away to the competition winner. Okay? And then, this is the most important bit. It's creating the competition. And the best thing to do here, before you do create the competition, is to have a look at the different types of competitions that other businesses, maybe even your competitors, are running. And, as I said, to choose a prize that's appropriate to your audience. So say, for example, if your business is a restaurant and I know on the subject of Christmas, that's what, when this video's being recorded. If your prize was to give away a 3-course meal for 2 in your restaurant, and you decided to host that competition on Facebook, what you might choose to do when creating the competition, and this is again another bit of a pointer. I still see a lot of businesses asking their followers to like, comment, and share to enter this competition. And to be honest, it's not a good thing to do. Actually, Facebook takes a dim view of pages that do this because it dubs it engagement bait. You're actually forcing people to take an action that they might not necessarily want to take. So my advice here would be to ask a question in order to gain some form of response from your followers. And as I said, if you were giving away a 3-course meal for 2 in your restaurant, you might ask, your followers to tell you who they think is deserving of this prize and why. That'll then encourage your followers to go to the comment section of that post and to probably tag in that person they think's deserving of that prize and to give a reason why. And also that's another good thing as well when it comes to Facebook's algorithm, should I say. The longer the response, the better. So in terms of the kind of reach and the more eyes that see that competition. Okay? But there are a number of other ways and different types of competitions that you can run. And as I said, before you set up your competition, before you create it, it's probably good practice to have a little look about to see what other competitions are being run, just to get a kind of feel and to gauge, to gain an idea of the kind of response that they're getting. And then finally, it's promoting it. So you obviously want, okay, I'll put create competition, and then finally it's promote it. Okay, so obviously you're going to want as many people as you can to enter the competition, and don't be afraid to maybe put a little bit of money behind it by boosting that post on Facebook, or even paying for paid advertisement on Instagram. Obviously with Facebook and Instagram, you can stipulate kind of your target audience, so the demographics, so male, female, also an age as well. You can stipulate location if that's applicable, and even psychographics. And remember, psychographics are the interests, the hobbies, the opinions, the preferences of your target audience. So you can really make sure that the people that are seeing your post on social media are the right people, and it stands the best chance of success. So hopefully you've found these pointers really useful. As I said, the other tip that I wanted to give you with regards to the duration is, and it's notifying the competition winner when the competition closes that they've won. I wouldn't do this publicly. I wouldn't comment on the post yourself saying the competition's closed, so-and-so has won it. What I would do is I would message the winner privately when they have been selected. A good way to select a winner at random is to use Google's random number generator. If you can assign a number to every person that's entered the competition, that's good practice. But Facebook decided to remove the option after 7 days to message people privately who've commented on that post, who've entered the competition. So you would have to do it within that 7-day period. But as I said, hopefully you found these tips, these pointers useful, and I wish you the best of luck running your competition on social media this Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.